What's happening, my primal beasts? Today we're going to be doing a little bit of a beginner primal mobility workout together. We're going to be working off of the ground. We're going to be working with some essential primal positions. So again, this is beginner, but just because it's beginner doesn't mean that it's always easy. We're going to go through 2 rounds together. Should be pretty short, but always feel free. If you feel like you need a little bit more, then just refresh the video and go through the whole cycle again. All right, smash that thumbs up button and let's get going. All right, we're gonna start off in the quadruped position. We're gonna have our hands right underneath our shoulders. They can be slightly ahead in front of them as well, that's fine. And then our knees right underneath our hips. We're gonna lift our knees about 1 or 2 inches off the ground. So we're supporting our weight through our hands and feet. Our first one is our pouncing tiger. It's our first movement. We're gonna bring it all the way back into the pounce position. I'm gonna lift through my legs. Now watch my left leg. I'm gonna pick it up and I'm gonna touch my left knee to my left elbow. I'm gonna set my foot down and come all the way back into that pounce position. Lift. Now I'm gonna do my right leg, lifting it. Right knee touches the right elbow. Bring it back, pounce. Let's do that 9 more times. 1, 2. You don't have to go fast here. This is 2. Total of 10 on each side. This is our 3rd. Take your time, make sure you're breathing. You gotta keep your legs close if that's more comfortable, your knee bent. That's fine. That's how I'm gonna do the first 5. It's a little bit easier. And then our last set, I'm gonna extend that leg a little bit more and touch. Moving slowly is gonna really help to open up the hip flexors, the hip movement, and work the stabilization in your shoulders and work that core a lot more. There's 9. And last one. All right. Take about 10 seconds, 20-second break here. Let your shoulders rest. Catch your breath if you need to. Then we're gonna kick into movement number 2, which is gonna be from the crab. So from here, we're gonna lift our hips off the ground. So we're balancing just on our hands and feet. When we're going through this, if you need to sit down and rest or work it with your hips on the ground, that's fine, that's fine. It's totally okay. But from here, we're gonna tap our feet 3 times, opposite hand to opposite foot. 1, 2, 3, and then bridge. We're gonna bring it down. We're gonna start with the opposite hand this time. 1, 2, 3, and up. Down, 8 more times. 1, 2, 3, lift, bring it down. 1, 2, 3, lift, and down. 6, we're counting backwards. 5, 4, 3, 2. If you forget your sequence on which hand you tapped with first, don't worry about it. Just pick it up wherever you're at. That's all right. And 1. Alrighty, go and set it down. Take another 10, 20 seconds. Little breather here. And for our last movement, we're gonna come into the squat position or the ape position. Feel free if you need to, you can elevate your heels a little bit if you need to, but we're gonna be coming up on our toes anyways. Do a little bit of spine mobility right here. We're gonna go into this flexion as deep as you can go, reach forward with your hands, and then we're gonna come up on the toes and go into spinal extension. Bring your hands out, open up your chest, squeeze your shoulder blades together, and come back forward. Let's do it 8 more times. 7, 6, 5. If you can't come up on your toes, that's all right. Just try to get as much extension as you can. We'll call that 5. I lost count. Here's 4. 3. 2. And 1. Right there. Let's go ahead and set it down. Take another 10 to 20 second break, 30-second break if you need it. And we're gonna repeat this whole thing. One more set together here. So we're gonna go back into our Pouncing Tiger. Let me know down in the comments which of these 3 moves you find are most challenging for you. Pouncing Tiger, 3-tap crab and bridge, or our waking ape. All right, let's get to it. So find your quadruped position in your beast crawl position. Cover those knees. If you need to start off by tapping your knees down and get a little rest anytime in here, that's fine. You can always build up to holding this position. Yep. So from here, come back into your pounce. Lift. First 5, I'll do tucked. Touch, knee to elbow. Come back into your pounce. Lift, other leg. I'm gonna do 4 more like that. This is number 2. Here's number 3. Take your time. No hurry. Slower is harder. 4. 1 more. With the leg tucked. Keep your legs tucked, or you can extend them. 1, we're gonna do 5 like this as well. Total of 10. But we gotta double up this one because you gotta do both sides. Only 2 more. Last rep. Whew. Take 10 to 20 second breather there. You've earned it. And then we have our 3-tap crab to bridge. Now when you're doing this one, you want to make sure that you keep your shoulder blades squeezed together. Keep that chest open. Don't let your torso collapse too much. Okay, you ready? Go ahead and lift your hips if that's where you're at. You gotta keep your hips down, that's fine. From here, 3 taps. 1, 2, 3, and lift. Get that extension all the way back down. Again, 9. 8. Whew. Just put my hand on a pine needle. 7. Oh, yeah. 6. 5. 4. Whoa. Oh, yeah. 3. 2. Try to keep a smile on your face. Last one. Oh, yeah, there we go. Set it down and rest. I'm out here in South Carolina right now doing some traveling, and you know, you just cannot give yourself too much of a break from your daily workout routines, and especially getting on the ground and moving your body. It's so important that even when you're traveling around, you've got other things going on, that you stick to your routine. It doesn't have to be, you know, very long. Even if it's just 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes a day, or even, you know, 2-3 times a week, makes a huge difference. Huge difference. All right, let's go into our last one, our waking ape. Going down to our deep squat, just as best as you can do. Okay, if you're up here, if this is as low as you can go, great, just work with that. And just go as low as you can. Don't worry about if you have the perfect posture or if you're rounded. That's why we're doing these mobility workouts, you know, so over time, those things will improve. So from here, let's go ahead and flex forward and extend up. Flex forward, extend up, that's 2. 8 more. Just go as high as you can. If you can only come down here up to this point, that's okay. I think what this is for. Woo, if you lose your balance like that, that's fine too. Sometimes when you're talking, I'm gonna redo that rep. It happens. Always room for improvement. This is 5. Plus, I'm not really used to doing this in shoes. I wanted to try it today. I usually do my workouts barefooted, so since I haven't worked out in shoes for like 6 months, this is a challenge again. We're gonna call that 7, 8, 9, and last one. Woo, have a seat. And give yourself 20 to 30 seconds. Let your body relax. Catch your breath. Once again, just because it's labeled beginner doesn't mean that it's always easy, okay? These beginner movements, these beginner motions, these patterns in the body, this is where we build a good foundation of strength and mobility. You'll be able to improve mobility in your hips, your shoulders, in your spine, in your hamstrings, full body, just by working through movements like this. To improve mobility, you want that combination of strength and flexibility. Strength and flexibility within one workout routine, just like we did here. If you like workouts like this and you'd like to do more with me, be sure to tap that subscribe button and hit that bell to turn on post notifications, so that way you get notified whenever I have a new video out here at Back to Primal. Hit the thumbs up button, leave me a comment below, and I gotta go hike like 5 more miles. But it's a beautiful day, so I can't complain. See you next time.